What is up, you guys? Sports Betting Weekly with your host, The Teller. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look into the early Thanksgiving game starting at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The Detroit Lions, of course, hosting the Houston Texans. And I want to talk to you guys about some possible plays I see within this game. This is actually my inaugural video here at the channel. Like I said, I go by the name The Teller. I am one of the biggest MMA handicappers in the sports betting world. And, you guys can check me out at my channel on YouTube, The MMA Fortune Teller. It'll pop right up. And I am starting this channel now because, it's about time that I start to share some of my knowledge into these other sports. I spend a lot of time looking into the NFL, college football, and really all types of sports. I mean, you name it. I mean, I'm betting on it all. This is a full-time thing for me here. I have no other type of work that I do besides bet on sports and be involved in this type of work. And, it was about time that I start this channel up. So here I am. And I appreciate you guys joining me in my inaugural video. And we'll take a look into this Detroit Lions versus Houston Texans game. So we got the 3-7 Houston Texans taking on the 4-6 Detroit Lions. Both of these teams are coming off kind of opposite type of games. The Detroit Lions are coming off a tough loss where they were the favorites, going into their last game, and they could not even put up 1 point on the scoreboard. And then you had the Houston Texans, who have been looking horrendous, and all of a sudden they go out there and take out the Patriots, who actually been looking quite decent as of recently, with Cam Newton, coming back from COVID and starting to come back to full strength and whatnot. And obviously that was a big win for them this past weekend. So both these teams, I should say, coming off kind of opposite, last games here. The Houston Texans coming in as quite the favorite right now. They're right around minus 170. The line did open up right around minus 125, so a lot of action coming in on the Texans. I think it does make sense. Deshaun Watson is playing lights out right now. Matthew Stafford is having a tough time completing a pass out there. This past Sunday. So I do kind of understand why the money is coming in on the Texans. I will say this: if you're going to take a money line play here, I think that I'm rolling with the Texans there. I understand maybe that you see some possible value on the Lions, getting them around plus 150 or whatnot, but I'm not even touching them. I don't think they win this game. So if you're going to take a money line play, if you think you're getting if you're trying to target somewhat of a safe play, you don't want to mess around with the points, you're taking the Houston Texans. In my opinion, that's the route I'm going with that. I'm not going to say it's the best value line. I mean, the Texans are not the most reliable team. I know they're coming off a big win, but throughout the season, they have not been the most reliable team, and they're definitely one of the teams in the bottom half, or I would say the bottom tier of the league. So not a team that's necessarily reliable. So I don't know how much value is on that line, but as far as playing it safe, I would take the Texans on the money line. I'm not even poking a chance at the Lions with the plus 150 value. As far as the points go, you can get, the line right now is right at -3. So maybe you want to spot the points on the Texans. Maybe that's a better bet. So you're getting somewhat of a better line. But I think you just take them straight up at minus 170. As far as I'm concerned, that's the route I would go. As far as the over-under, you got it at 51 points right now. And the way I'm looking at this line, I actually do believe that it's going to go over. The more I've thought about this, 51 points. I know, like I said, Matthew Stafford has really been having a tough time completing a pass. But at the end of the day, the Texans defense is not good. And the Detroit Lions defense is not good as well. And I think Deshaun Watson's definitely going to put some points up. And I think that the Lions, coming off that tough loss where they really couldn't make anything happen, I think they're going to go back to the drawing board. And I think that they're going to come out there and they're going to look to light it up. I think they're going to throw a lot of deep passes. I think Matthew Stafford has been frustrated from what's been going on with the team and the performance that the team's been delivering. And I think they're going to be taking some shots down the field. I do know that Kenny Golladay will not be suiting up. You guys know that. One question mark that we do have is, will DeAndre Swift suit up? I think that's that's a big question mark there. I think DeAndre Swift does bring some ability to that Lions offense, with the pass catching and the rushing. He does it all. And I think that would be, a good thing for the Lions offense if he does suit up. Right now, he is questionable. He's under a concussion protocol, so we'll see how that plays out. And, like I said, the Texans defense, it's just not that good. Of course, they got J.J. Watt out there, but I mean, he's just about all they have out there. And I think the Lions will be able to put some points on the board as well, like I said. So I'm not expecting a big fat donut on the scoreboard for the Lions like they just had. I think they will deliver their share, and I think the Texans really will score some points as well. We saw last week, the Lions defense gave up a significant amount of points to the Carolina Panthers, with a quarterback that was making a start, coming from the XFL, a guy that, really didn't even look that good out there, and was still able to put up the amount of points that he did with that offense. Made some really questionable throws, and like I said, was still able to put a significant amount of points up there. So I really think there's I think that you can't say that Deshaun Watson won't go out there tomorrow and really light up the scoreboard. That's kind of how I see that going. So I do think it covers the 51. I think I'm going over there. And as far as betting on one of these teams, if that's the route you want to go, I think we take the Texans with the money line, minus 170. Like I said, not the best value out there, but if you want to play it safe, you want to start Thanksgiving off with a win, bring some money back into your pocket, put some money into your account, whoever you're betting out there. I think that's the route that you go. And, I appreciate you guys checking out my inaugural video here. As you see, my contact information is below. And if you guys want to reach out to me for some of my exclusive bets, some of the bets that I'm targeting here for this upcoming weekend for the NFL, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and I will give you guys some information on my pricing. But there's some specific bets that we'll be targeting this weekend that there's some real value out there. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. And again, my email is located right there below. You can also shoot me a DM on Instagram if you guys have Instagram. I am accessible through that as well. All right, guys, enjoy the first game of Thanksgiving, the 12:30. Thanksgiving morning game, the Detroit Lions versus the Houston Texans.